Hello friends, welcome back. We are in lesson number 48. In the last few lessons, we have been looking at different aspects of costumes and how we can edit them in different very fancy ways. Now we are going to move forward and I'm going to show you how to use this command called the switch costume or the next costume to change the sprite costumes while the program is running. Now remember that sprites can have multiple looks. These are called costumes. We will see how we can use this in a project, in a program. Now to do this, I have just created a new project. That's why I see this cat sprite. First thing first, where do I see this switch costume or next costume blocks, right? So they are found in the looks category. So notice there's this switch costume and there is this next costume, right? So let me just put a small bit of code and then I'll explain what these things mean and it will become very clear what we are trying to do. So I'll say when flag is clicked, notice for the cat, I'm telling when the flag is clicked, say switch costume to costume 1. Thereafter, forever, which means forever and ever again, say wait 1 second and go to next costume. Right now, what this will do is that when the flag is clicked, it will switch costume to costume 1. Right? What switch costume does is that it will say, okay, cat, look, please take on the look which is given in costume 1. So please take on costume 1. Thereafter, every 1 second, so wait for 1 second forever. So wait for 1 second and then keep going back to the next costume. So which means if it's costume 1, go to costume 2. If it's costume 2, go to costume 1 and so on and so forth. Right now, this is actually very interesting because if you look at this, it will look like cat is starting to sort of run, right? Now I can make this a little bit faster, so maybe 0.3 seconds, and notice it'll look like cat is just nicely running here, right? Now one thing I want to point out is that in this particular code, it's important that I say switch costume in the beginning because this way I'm ensuring that the code is starting from a known costume, right? So I'm forcing the costume to be costume 1 and then I do all this, right? So it becomes very predictable, right? Now let's take one more example. Let's say I take Princess Sprite. So we have seen the Princess Sprite. Let's say I take the Princess Sprite. Remember, Princess has 5 different looks. So I'll give her the same exact code as my cat, which is that, when the flag is clicked. So when flag is clicked, I'll go to looks and say switch costume to say Princess A, right? I know I can make it Princess A, B, C, D, E, doesn't matter. But by doing a switch costume, which is telling Princess, please take on the look which is called Princess A, I'm ensuring that the program starts in a known predictable manner, right? And that's important always. So I'll go and say wait for say, maybe say 0.5 seconds. And thereafter I say next costume, right? So if I do this next costume, notice that princess starts to also change her costumes. In fact, it starts to look that she's dancing, right? And what's going on really is that princess is taking costumes from first it's going to A because I say switch to A, then it's going A, B, C, D, E, back to A, B, C, D, E, back to A, C, B, C, D, E, and so on and so forth, right? So and that's how we create these very nice little animations in the project. Yeah, I hope you found this useful. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye.